Okay.
Okay, so...
We are back in Metal Gear Solid 3.
And we're moving on.
Yep.
Still heading up the mountain. We're going to be meeting up with Eva. Last time we took out the end.
And we also took out the Fear.
Which was before that.
Yep. And we also climbed that really big-ass ladder.
Yeah. But at least we got to listen to Snake Eater while doing it, so there's that.
So there's the gun challenge that you can use.
If there's more birds here, then whatever it is. Hindies, Harriers, whatever the hell they are. Who was that? It was your mother.
Oh shit, there he is.
Oh. Right. There they are.
You can use the gun turrets against them.
Well, it's not really a Hindy or a Harrier, it's just like a hovercraft?
In the 60s?
Exactly! They didn't have any of that shit in the 60s. At least I don't think they did. But if they did, why haven't we still got it now? I think it goes without saying, that's bullshit. You know what would be cool?
What would be cool?
If you could ride on one yourself.
That would be quite cool, actually.
I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to do that?
True. That is very true.
I just think that's a bit of a wasted opportunity. You're given so many ways of choosing how you want to proceed. Why not ride one of these things up to the top of the mountain? You'd get there in no time.
That'd be quite awesome.
Healing can be quite time-consuming. Can't
Yeah, it can be quite time-consuming, but the thing is that you don't have to do it, because you can progress through the game and actually have your injuries be cured as you progress.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to do it. Because I found out in the games you can actually still proceed throughout the entire game and actually still, your injuries do heal over time.
Oh, so they will heal on their own.
Yeah.
So you don't need to heal them immediately.
Exactly.
Unless you're a bit obsessive compulsive, then I imagine that you probably would want to heal it up straight away. Are we there yet?
We're getting there.
Oh.
Okay, now we've got ourselves a rocket launcher.
I'm surprised they leave all this stuff hanging around.
I'm surprised as well, actually.
Get sent away. That looks kind of awkward to control.
It's actually not, because all you got to do is hold down the square button and just move it left and right. It's actually not as difficult as you think. It looks difficult, but it's not.
Oh, okay. It just looks like you're pressing left and it's taking forever to drag along behind you. But no, you've said it that way. No, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Why did I think someone so stupid?
Well, you can't really say the controls are not awkward unless you play it for yourself, that's the thing.
Yeah, I know. So you definitely prefer this sort of like nature exploration as opposed to the more urban and, you know, technical areas that you explore in the other two games?
Honestly, yeah, because I like how this game actually, like I said before, this game actually has a lot of environments that you can explore. as opposed to 1 and 2, where most of the environments felt like bases and military, buildings and whatnot.
Yeah, very technological places, and not really. You're not surrounded by nature of any kind. It's just bases and science labs and stuff. I mean, you still do have that stuff. This adds variety, I suppose.
Yeah, it does, in a way.
Are you using a rocket launcher?
Yes, I'm using a rocket launcher against them. Yeah, why? It's pretty obvious.
That's pretty brutal way to die.
Well, they're trying to kill me, so...
Why not?
Yeah. I have the right to, because they're trying to kill me. You can't sneak through this entire section without being caught, but, yeah. I just got caught, so I thought, why not? Okay. So now we got to do is that you see the door that's up ahead of us. We can't go through that door unless it's caution mode or normal mode, because in evasion and that mode it won't work.
Okay.
So we have to wait till the evasion goes out.
Pray that bloody helicopter don't catch us.
I fucking pray to God as well. Move away, asshole. Move away. There you go.
We lost sight of the intruder. He says this as he's flying over the top of the intruder.
Yes. What a dumbass.
He never questions the fact that there's a cardboard box just sitting there.
What a dumbass. And he was right near it too. Wouldn't the guy in the actual chopper... Wouldn't the guy in the chopper be kind of questioned as to,
Must you
having
keep
a cardboard
giving
box
sexy...
And now she's got scars in the back of her.
That was quick.
You look like you could use some rest.
I'll be fine. It's just that playing these 2 roles hasn't left me much time to sleep.
Where'd you get those cuts?
The Colonel.
He found out?
If he knew, I'd be dead already. No, this is his hobby. He's a sadist. He gets pleasure out of making people suffer. He's scum.
At least her being sort of near topless here kind of serves a purpose.
Yeah, because she's getting changed.
You really get to see how sick Volgin really is.
Where'd you get this one?
I got it after defecting to the Soviet Union.
I don't think so. It's older than that. Code breaking is a desk job. Where'd you get this kind of scar?
You really want to know? Well, too bad. A girl's got to have some secrets, But enough about that. You've got to get going. The Phase 2 trial of the Shagohod is about to start, and it looks like someone might be coming to spoil the party.
Khrushchev?
His forces are on their way here. The Colonel is gathering his troops together to meet them. If we don't get a move on, the security will be even tighter than it is now. You'll need this key. It unlocks the door to the underground tunnel. Once you're in there, you can follow the tunnel to get inside Groznygrad. And take this too.
What is it?
The food of the future. A well-balanced meal for the space age. It's good to eat some real food once in a while. I'll bet if I kissed you, you'd taste like a wild beast.
Do you know where exactly?
So, this is the place we're going to be exploring afterwards.
Part of the fortress, the weapons lab. The weapons lab is divided into 3 wings.
This is where Sokolov is?
Yep. That's what we got to explore.
Humongous.
That's what we got to explore.
Then there's the main wing where the weapons are assembled.
This looks more like the sort of typical base you'd explore in a Metal Gear Solid game.
Yep.
Be a passageway to the main building.
So it's not like it has completely forgotten and thrown out bases and stuff. It's just that you've got other stuff as well.
Pretty much.
Mountains, forests, all them things.
And then at the end of the game, you go back to the forest for a bit. And then afterwards, you go to a final section in the game, and then that's the end of it.
The West Wing is protected by the highest level of security.
There's a lot more depth afterwards, because once you won't get captured, you go back to a little forest area for a little bit, then you go back to the base. Yeah.
Brian Fury and his boyfriend.
His boyfriend, Raiden.
Raidonovich.
Raidonovich.
He's definitely a parody of Raiden, totally.
Yeah. Also, when you grab him in CQC, if you interrogate him for information, he'll actually say stuff from MGS2. We'll tell them everything, together. Today is the day I met you.
Your face might be a problem, so you just have to figure something out.
And he actually, when he punches and kicks you, he'll do exactly like Raiden did in MGS2.
Yeah.
And there's also a poster of Raiden in the locker as well.
Yeah. Okay.
There's an MGS2 poster of Raiden.
All right. But how am I supposed to escape once I get Sokolov out of there? Command said you're supposed to have something ready for me.
And I do. There's a lake 30 miles north of here. I hid a wig there.
A wig?
It's a state-of-the-art ground effect vehicle.
A ground effect vehicle? I can't fly one of those.
That's okay. I happen to be an excellent pilot.
Taking off from a lake is trickier than it looks. It's not like riding a motorcycle. You've got to be more delicate.
Of course I will. You've seen how good I am with the bike, right?
Right. You handle the escape then. I'll head for Groznygrad.
Wait a minute. There's something I wanted to ask you.
What?
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother, and my master.
And your lover?
It went deeper than that.
Deeper?
Half of me belongs to the boss.
Do you love her?
No, nothing like that.
Do you hate her?
Does it have to be one or the other? Love or hate?
Between a man and a woman? You bet.
For 10 years, we lived and died together. You couldn't possibly understand.
And you think you can kill her now? That's your mission, isn't it? Assassinating the boss? Snake? Is there anyone you like? Someone special?
I've never been interested in other people's lives.
You were interested in the boss.
She was different.
Really? How do you feel about me?
I should be asking you the same question.
Me? I can fall in love if it's part of the mission. Even with you.
Now that was pointless.
Completely.
Snake?
I can make you fall in love with my boobs if it's part of the mission.
No thanks, bitch. That's the interesting thing about them two. Throughout the entire game, he's always trying to push her away, and at the end of the game, they actually do fall in love with each other.
What's wrong? See you around, Snake. Take care of yourself.
What about you?
I've got to hurry back and play my other part.
Are you going to be okay?
Not sure. They're not stupid, and they know there's a spy. There's no way you could have gotten this far all by yourself.
form as soon as she lands. So as soon as she
Time
lands,
paradox.
Eva is dead. You can actually kill Eva later on, though.
Yeah, and
Kinda
get
like
paradox.
Yep.
Yeah,
Eva
just
is
like
dead.
an ocelot, yeah. Of course.
Take it out on the drum.
Word, he is brutal. I think, like I said, the whole point was... Oh my word, he just killed Grannon.
Yep.
Why?
You'll find out.
Did he talk?
No, he died before I could get it out of him.
Was it the spy then?
Look at this.
A transmitter?
Exactly. Planted to keep someone informed of his location.
But does this mean Grannon was the spy?
Perhaps he was being used by someone else.
Perhaps. This man was our comrade.
Comrade or not, he's of no use to us now.
I don't approve of your methods.
I don't need your approval. I'm in command here.
And that nuclear shell?
Still feeling sore about that, are you? What are you gonna do? Report it to the authorities? This is war, Major. A Cold War, fought with information and espionage. We must root out spies wherever they hide. It is kill or be killed. Potential threats must be weeded out. Your feelings are a menace to the unity of our organization. Someone is guiding the enemy's hand. A single man can only accomplish so much. Make no mistake, there is a spy among us.
But casting suspicion on our own
The
comrades.
C3 explosives have been stolen.
You think it was the American?
No, he could not have reached this fortress yet.
Then who?
I'd be careful about suspecting your own men.
Boss,
Where have you been?
The fear and the end have fallen.
damn it. CIA dog? That leaves only the Fury. How can the legendary Cobras be beaten so easily?
He's good.
Fallen for him?
Don't worry. I'll take care of him.
What is he after? Must be more than just Sokolov.
America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The philosopher's legacy.
Impossible. The legacy.
Then they're out to kill me as well. Colonel, tighten the security on this place. He's coming here. I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get the Davy Crockett.
Hume. Nice boots. Make sure you polish them up properly.
So, I've got a couple of questions. Well, one really. Why doesn't he ever suspect Ocelot or the boss or Tanya, aka Eva, of being the spy? Ocelot's made it quite clear he doesn't approve of his methods. That gives him a reason to potentially be a spy. The boss used to be an American. What's not to say that she went back over to their side? She could be the spy. Plus Tanya, aka Eva, disappears all the time. What's not to say it's not her? He's not very clever, this Colonel. I would be asking particular questions. Other than... it's got to be the drunk man. Okay, fair enough, that drunk man had a vendetta against him for picking Sokolov over
Oh,
him.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
there are
I have to agree.
there are other
Yeah.
characters with motives as well. Why doesn't he question them as well? Is he just assuming that the spy is dead? That he's got the right person? Because that's a dangerous way of thinking. Just, he doesn't strike me as being particularly clever with this. If he really wants to root out a spy.
It's very true.
I'm probably thinking too deeply into it, and someone will probably correct me on that. But maybe he probably thinks, okay, fair enough. The boss might not be the spy because the Americans are out to kill her, so why would she go back to them, sort of thing. But I don't know. I'm thinking too deeply into
Maybe
it, so
you
I need
are.
to stop doing that.
Well, actually, maybe you're correct. Maybe you are right. I don't know, to be honest.
Instant noodles. But we need a microwave.
Yep,